Thomas Edison was the success he was because of a lie that his mother told him. Thomas Edison was not the teacher's pet. He was restless, distracted, and asking too many questions. One day, he comes home with a sealed note from school. His mother, Nancy, read it silently, and she started crying. Then she looked at him and said, "Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him. Teach him at home." And that belief became his fuel. But life didn't go easy from there. At 12, to help his struggling family, he sold newspapers in the Grand Trunk Railway. He kept chemicals in the baggage car for experiments that he was conducting between selling. And one day, the chemicals caused a fire, and he got beaten badly and thrown off the train. He lost most of his hearing after that. You can already observe the mindset that he was building. Edison didn't wait for the perfect conditions. He built labs literally in basements, barns, train cars, and when life slammed the door, he just literally moved the workshop somewhere else. In his teenage years, Edison became a telegraph operator working nights so he could experiment by day. He was already applying an important formula for entrepreneurs. He learned to fix what broke and then to improve what worked. After a month of hacking a telegraph gear in New York, Edison built and improved a stock ticker called the Universal Stock Printer. The Gold and Stock Telegraph Company bought his ticker patents for $40,000, and that was life-changing in 1870s money. That will be around $986,400 today. And he used it to open a new work lab and a factory, hiring teams of machinists and telegraph men. Within few years, he was running 2 new workshops, one with 18 workers and another one scaling past 150 workers. That cash and confidence set the stage for Menlo Park, an invention factory where experiments ran 24/7 and every failure became data. That's what most of us fail to do. Failure is data, nothing else. Use it to build the next win. He scored another big check soon after by selling his quadruplex telegraph rights, adding more fuel to the machine. Then came the phonograph, his first global shock. A machine that could capture human voice and gave it back. Newspaper called him a wizard and a madman in the same phrase. Then the light bulb. It wasn't one idea, it was thousands of trials. He tested filament after filament, cotton, horsehair, bamboo, most burned in seconds, some in minutes. But he kept going until one lasted enough to matter. But even after the bulb, nothing was guaranteed. He had to build an entire system, wires, meters, generators, stations, installed miles of cables. He wasn't just making light, he was building an infrastructure. Edison himself was known to work 20 hours a day, sleeping only short naps. He once said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Definitely had the work ethic, but also had an overwhelming belief so strong that it was almost self-delusion. He said, "I will make electricity so cheap that only the rich will burn candles." But then, disaster from the other side of his life. The ore mining venture that he invested a fortune on was a near total failure. Years of work, millions lost, and he was nearly broke. Edison's rule was transfer the learnings. He repurposed the crushing lessons from the ore mining business into better processes, better machinery, and then moved on. He didn't erase failure, he harvested. But Edison's story could have been completely different if his mom would have actually read what the letter really said. Remember that sealed note? There's a famous family story that says that years later, after his mother passed, Edison found it in a drawer, and it didn't say genius, it said, "Your son is adult," which means mentally slow. He cannot be taught, he is expelled. Whether every word happened exactly like that or not, the truth remains. A negative label could have broken him. His mother chose a positive one, and with that, the foundation for his success was built. His mom was a genius. But just as Edison was celebrating his victory with the light bulb, a storm was forming at his very doorstep. A rival was about to challenge not only his invention, but his entire vision of the future. It wouldn't be a battle of fists, but ideas. And standing across from Edison was a man who could dismantle everything that he had built. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, like it, and share it. I will see you in part 2.